So the media is really playing up this market crash, right? And no one can predict what's going to happen in the future. We can see all the stats there. There's plenty of signals and data now that shows that, yes, we're experiencing a slowdown in the market. But look, let's be fair. We couldn't have sustained a continuing boom market. I mean, boom markets at some point stop. And that's potentially what we're hitting now. And the stats show that we're seeing, loan applications decrease significantly through the major banks. And what the media focuses on, this is the thing, like media focuses on national numbers, and you just can't compare one market to the next. Like you look at the growth of Adelaide, Perth, Brisbane, huge growth over the last 5 years. Even if we saw a 20% reduction, they've got a huge buffer there. But then if you look at the national averages too, we're still sitting up 5% year on year, with most of those capitals that I just mentioned well beyond that, 20%, somewhere around that year on year. So it's the other markets like Sydney and Melbourne which are really bringing that figure a lot down. So the national figure looks worse, whereas your local market maybe not. So I think that's something to be mindful of when you're looking at the news and trying to assess what the market's doing. And again, we know that the market's still solid now, and one thing is that the demand for property is not going to go away totally. Yes, some demand will decline, and really what's happened in a softening market is that intensity's not there, where people are really desperate to get into properties, and regardless of what you list, there's offers coming in and people are jumping over one another to get their offer accepted. That intensity pushes the prices up. That intensity has gone now. So good for buyers, I suppose. Right now they've got more choice, they've got more calmness, so it's actually a really good time to jump into the market and buy. But yeah, just be mindful when you're watching the the news and the hype about what the market's doing. Yeah, we might experience another cash rate rise depending on what inflation does. The RBA certainly hasn't ruled that out, so that'll be interesting to watch. But anyway, just thought I'd give you my 2 cents worth on this lovely afternoon.